Welcome, this is Mark and Edo. Today I want us to go to very fast to our episode of today, which is dealing with a difficult team. In most cases, things are not the way we want, and we experience this everywhere with our friends, with our family members, at workplace, at colleagues. You get that there must be at least a group of people or a person who is always difficult to deal with. They cause chaos, they don't understand, they don't follow simple instruction, and it is something in them. So to this one, they cause stress, and even themselves, they don't know that their behaviors really are weird and are causing stress and might cost the organization they are working for, or might cause the collaboration in the family. They don't know that. So today, you leaders, sit back and watch. This is episode, we call it Tuesday Class Job Market, where we train and develop ourselves in terms of leadership and performance in every daily activities that at least earns us a living. Want to reach me, my page, my Facebook page, Common Sense Is It Common, my Facebook account, and Edo Mark, and then my WhatsApp direct inbox, +254 711 223525. YouTube account, and Edo Mark. Please, if you're watching me for the first time, make sure you run to my YouTube account. Please subscribe, like my videos, share, and important, please make sure you give a you give a comment. Very fast, let's go. What are some of the qualities that you will see in a person, or some of the characteristics, or we call them the red flags, that a person will show to make you know that this person is not easy to deal with, or this group is not easy to deal with? Now, to the caregivers, to supervisors, to team leaders, and even the managers and associates, this is the best topic for you. Number one quality that you can see in a person or a staff to know that this one is difficult to deal with. Number one, they defy the simple logic sense that is supposed to be applied for anything to be achieved. You try to give them simple instruction to follow. For example, come for mastering at 5. They always come at 5:30. They always come late, and they have excuses. That person is difficult to deal with, and it's a symptom that you have to work with. Number two, don't deliver their work on time. They are always late. You give timeline of a given work, they are always late on time. Number three, they don't show up for the meetings. They don't show up for the briefings. You call for Friday briefings, you call for evening meetings. They don't come, and if they do, they come very late with full of excuses. That team is difficult to deal with. Sign number four, they stick to their own rigid ideas. They are not ready to learn. They don't do research. They don't want to develop. They are rigid to changes, meaning that this person is not easy to deal with. If you have such a friend, just know that person you have to strategize well. Number five, refuse to collaborate with others. They hate teamwork. They just like lone ranging because of their laziness, because of their time wasting, because of their characteristics. They rarely maneuver their ways with others. Number six, they push back their work. They are always full of postponements. They push their work back to next week, to next time, to next term. You know, such a person is difficult to deal with. Number seven characteristic, mostly angry. They are like verbal abuse, even sexual harassment to the staffs, and they mostly participate in what we call the office love. Office love is whereby you are either dating your colleague, you are either sleeping with your colleague around, you are a manager, yet you are moving with your lady friends, lady colleagues at work. Such a person is difficult to deal with. That's a sign and symptom of a difficult team to deal with. Number eight, untidy. They're shoddy, always grooming poor. You know, they are not okay with the company uniform. If they have it, please soak sometimes different colors. The shirts are not buttons, always out of tie, even where people are supposed to be official. Such a person difficult to deal with. Then another thing is that always missing, absent at the work location. Whenever you do your patrol, you call management by walking. You walk around, you get that person is not always in the location with full of excuses. Use of hard drugs. Some of them are drug addicts. If you see somebody who is using hard drug, for example, the bang, the mirror, the card, and all that, the hard wines and all that, they are always full of hangovers that a person is hard to deal with. And then poorly perform and develop. Performance is always low. The work is brought late, the work is untidy, and also late out of time frame. So even if there was a serious meeting, a general meeting with the executives, my friend, his work will always be late. That one is a red flag to a person who is hard to deal with. Then lastly, they are always complex and they are always complicated in their wherevers. Such a person, if you see those signs in a person, please, this person you have to strategize well as a leader, as a team leader, as a supervisor, as a caregiver, as a manager, as associate of that company. You have to strategize well, either to step up your ways and means of leadership, or you step out to deal with such a person. See you next time, and please visit my YouTube account for more content that are developmental. Share, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time.